This is Fawzi El Shorbagy from Fawzi El Shorbagy channel. Today, we will learn about the most important malfunctions of staplers that operate with air pressure. This stapler is a Dahu type. It is one of the staplers that rarely malfunctions, and its spare parts are available and easy to repair. We start by opening the upper part with a size 6 socket wrench, and when we unscrew the screws, we must take into account equality in the process of removing the screws. Meaning that we unscrew the first screw 2 turns, for example. Then we go to the second screw and do the same. Then the third and fourth as well, so that the pressure is not on the last nail, making it difficult to remove it. We will speed up the video so that it does not take too much time. The first problem, we test the upper valve of the stapler by pressing the middle part. Then, we use our finger to block the small side air hole. If the middle part does not rise until we lift our finger from the air hole, then this is the correct position. However, if the middle part comes out on its own before we lift our finger from the air hole, then this is a wrong position and needs to be repaired by changing the oil seal, or it needs greasing and lubricati. After we lubricate the middle part, we do the testing. If the test is successful, thus, we have solved the first problem or fixed the first malfunction. The second problem. The plastic router here is upside down, and the wide area is supposed to be at the top, and the small circular area is at the bottom. This rotor makes the air work according to the theory of centrifugation, and it pulls the stapler tongue that has the stapler tongue upward. However, if it is not present, the stapler tongue unfortunately descends and does not rise again. NB. In some brands or models of staplers, the wider area is at the bottom and the narrow circular area is at the top. Thus, we fixed the second malfunction. Third problem, air coming out from the bottom of the stapler.
We find that if the stapler trigger is pressed, air comes out from the bottom of the area before the staples, and this malfunction is due to the internal seal oil leaking air and causing it to lose pressure, and thus the stapler does not work. The solution to this problem is to change the internal oil seal located between the body of the stapler and the chamfer that contains the tongue of the stapler, and there is another way. Here we remove the oil seal, bring a thin thread, twist it several times as necessary, then put the oil seal again, thus sealing the air. Thus, we have addressed the third problem. Fourth problem. We find in this problem that the stopper that blocks the stapler tongue at a certain point has corrosion at the top, and this causes the stapler tongue to descend more than necessary. This causes the dowels to come off the piece of wood or cloth that we are working with, which unfortunately causes a bulge in the wood or a cut in the cloth. There, a new bumper must be brought. Fifth problem. It is that the oil seal of the stapler tongue wears out due to frequent use, and this leads to the stapler tongue not going down due to airflow and disrupting the work of the stapler. The solution to this is that we remove the oil seal, bring a thin thread, twist it several times as necessary, then put the oil seal again, thus sealing the air in the tongue of the stapler. Thus, we have finished the fifth problem. These are the most important malfunctions of the Dahu stapler and its counterparts. We thank you and ask you to kindly subscribe to the channel, activate the bell icon, and press like.